put S-U-N. Remember it said the sun was going to rise the Hillary, like the S-U-N, but when the sun we went to the city of the sun, Kaya, that's one of the cities your house out there. That's why I'm seeing all those shirts you see. And you know it's even more powerful every time your house shot. What was the main abode of your house shot? Knowledge. The hills. He's gonna, I mean, nah, you're right. He's gonna, that's the spirit kind. Yeah, exactly. The 144,000. Standing on the mound, basically. All that's the most. Cohikia is that's the biggest mountain in America. Where he came. You don't think he came there? He was there, man. Shit, we got the documentary. Remember all those cherries we seen? The documentary of us. Sometimes things will be put to you before you really realize it. And even if you realize it, you realize it more. I ain't saying I like realize as much. I'm going to. Hell, shit, imagine when your house out comes, he's gonna tell us like, you know, I was here, you know, he might have been on the mound he was on. He had to been on that mound. That's the biggest mound there. Think about that, man. Deemed the most tremendous abomination in the sight of God. So anything, you go ahead and start. Okay, so Slaki, so anything, obviously anything low that's of the righteousness, that gotta be exactly what he rocked with. So he would have had to go there. Because it's desolate. No one's there. It ain't packed with tourists. You got Edomites, only ones that's there. They done ran out of all the Jakes that used to live there into the cities in St. Louis. Because that's what's right there. You know? All of like Nelly and them. Nelly a guy.
You can see St. Louis on top of that mountain.
Yeah. All of them dudes got ice. Everybody just think, we all got reclassified, you know? Depending on where you was at, how you made it look, because all the clouds can look like each other, you know? Now you're damn Negro, you're damn Latino. You know what I'm saying? White and sure. Right. Well, that's a whole other, that's a different level. Because it ain't to say, that's a whole other thing. I'm talking about like light skin. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, oh, or a mom might like have softer hair. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that don't, the tribe can look like anything. You know? You probably got a damn Issachar that's darker than so-called Haitians. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? He's like, yo, that's a damn, you know? He got reclassified, now his whole family think they Asian. You know? We all scrambled. But anyway, we in this. Actually start looking different going into what you just said. That's some bullshit. His daddy married a damn Edomite. And now Blake was fucking with a damn, you know? So that's how you get that. Goddamn madness. Alright? So we might have to make it in. We might have to bring it in. Bring it in close. I'll just speak loud. I'll speak loud. Anyway, so Shalom. I speak loud. Read up loud. You can hear it. You know? It's just when the wind ain't blowing. So I gotta speak like I'm reading. Shalom. Alright. So we back out here again on the highways and hedges to help further once again get another day closer, another minute closer to the end of this kingdom, this wicked kingdom, the wicked rulership of heathens, right? And bring the ushering in, you know, a damn sidewalk, if you will, a red carpet for our Lord, man. All right. Before we get into this call, hello, and we the true Hebrew Israelites, the true people of the Bible, double honors to the hopefully elect elder apostles, church and the elder bishops, you know what I'm saying? The same doctrine, you know, under the same, do what they need to do according to the scriptures, right? In order. Across the four corners of the globe, doing the lesson regardless. Yeah, that's what's on the way. You know, spiritual, fire truck, you know, to go fast, man. That's exactly what America got covered this way. Man. To ashes. You ain't gonna ever live here no more, man. Isaiah the 34th chapter. Alright, but like I said, you brothers scattered across the four corners of the earth, doing the lesson regardless to the rest of the believers. In on his faith of Yahweh, this beautiful faith. Alright? So Shalom. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off with that Psalms 12 and jump to verse
Yeah, Khan. This is the book of Psalms. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Okay, Khan.
Khan. Psalms chapter 12 and 7. Thou shalt keep them. Thou shalt preserve them from death.
Read that one time.
Yeah, Psalms chapter 12 and 7. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Thou shalt preserve them from.
Yeah, that's through the Lord giving us game. That's the Lord pretty much in position to get exactly what's written. And that's for them. And that's them being saved. Right? How is he going to do that? Matter of fact, if we can get Ephesians 5 and 10. You know, because he said he's going to keep us from this damn wicked ass generation. You know? That's what he's going to do. Got that? Yeah, kind of started. Start at 5.
Ephesians 5 and 5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of the Mashiach and of Yahweh.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said, be ye holy. Right? Be ye holy. So now that we here, we got a kingdom, right? We basically got put on game on this wicked world that we in on. You know what I'm saying? Now not that we in on, that we're amongst. All right? The Lord has opened our eyes to the matrix. That's what has taken place. These individuals that, you know, casually listen to this truth. What you, the Lord has embarked you on. You know, he's opened your eyes so you can see. That's what it is. Read that one more time.
Ephesians 5 and 5. That no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath an inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of
kingdom, right? It's a world after this, right? So it's a life that you can obtain that consists of all things, abundance, as well as it is. All right, that's already set up. Get the 21 and 28. You gotta say something. All right. Yep.
Con.
Yep.
Luke chapter 21 and 31. So likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of God is nigh at hand.
Yeah, exactly. Lord, so pretty much he not only told us about the wickedness, right? To the matrix, like, oh, this gonna try to take my life, take my chances of what I'm actually trying to do. He's like, I'm showing you what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Real quick in Isaiah 45.
Yeah, con. Isaiah chapter.
Y'all Israelites. Y'all Hebrew Israelites. Repent. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 40. God spoken in secret, in a dark place of the earth. Seed of Jacob. Seek ye me in vain.
Yeah, see? How, you know, how you wake up to the matrix? You know, damn devil, you know, why are you seeing all these weird things of people that's just playing in the world, you know, on TikTok? But the stuff, why? Lord, like, I'm trying to, you know, because he said the end knowledge is going to increase. All right? Go ahead.
It says, I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, speak righteousness.
Yeah, he said, many shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. He said, many shall be purified and made white. You know, so this is a process right now. You know, the Bible actually mentions the word matrix, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the 34th chapter. No, the 7th verse, I believe.
It says, I declare things that are right.
Exactly. So the Lord, like I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said, I lead in the path of the way of righteousness, right?
I speak righteousness.
Okay, that's actually Proverbs, the 8th chapter, the 14th. I believe he says that. I lead in the way of righteousness. Alright, so the Lord, he like, I'm showing you what you're trying to do nonetheless. So let's go back to whoever's reading before my heart. And the brother ended up getting a Proverbs. Who's reading before my heart? Who's reading what?
Luke 21.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the point. Go ahead, I'll read that out.
You may be sure that no one who is immoral, indecent, or greedy, this is Ephesians 5 and 5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach.
So like the Lord says, though the Lord give you the bread of affliction, the bread of adversity, the water of affliction, thy teeth shall not be removed into the teeth of the corner, but thine eyes shall see thy teeth. And you gotta realize because the Heavenly Father is actually, he's talking through people, right? Yeah, he can use people, individual people. He's not actually, he doesn't actually have sense. He has the actual people that he's talking through consistently, that's set up, that he's actually, you know, speaking to you through. And that's what you listening to. The Lord has awakens you, man. It started off as just little bits and pieces here, and, you know, and that started everything else, the kick-started. And he's like, all right, now I'm gonna bring you home. All right? It's like the equivalent of what the Pharisees had as our situation before Yahushua came on the scene. Our people knew about, you know, little things. They was getting hit. They probably thought, you know, like, yeah, wickedness, and oh man, I gotta keep myself. But then when the Lord came, he's like, this is what's going on. He's like, you got a kingdom coming. All right? All right? Now, anyway, Proverbs 8. 18.
Yeah, kind. Proverbs chapter 8. Riches and honor are with me.
Exactly. See that? That's what the Lord is showing you. Because really, matter of fact, if you can jump up to verse 14. All right? If a brother can get Isaiah 9 and 8, go ahead.
Proverbs 8 and 14,
Yeah.
it says, yeah, I said 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Proverbs 8 and 14, counsel is mine and sound wisdom.
See? So the Lord, in order to truly get woke up to everything that's going on, you got to be dealing with the Lord. You can't just be hearing tidbits. See, that's what Jake do. They like put their feet. Like, no, this is the water, bro. You got to come all the way in. You got sprinkles and splashes of truth. You know what I'm saying? You think no, bro. That's why you in the house on fire. You know? But see, for us, we got it like that at first. Like I said, like, you know, little splashes. And then the Lord, he brought us all the way in. You know? He completely got us submersed in truth and understanding. Going into referencing St. John the 3rd chapter. So water. You gotta be immersed in this. You know what I'm saying? That truth, that water, the spirit of Yahweh shot. Alright? Go ahead.
Yeah, Proverbs 8 and 14, counsel is mine.
Go ahead, bring it up. Got it? Got it.
It's Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 8. It says, the Lord sent a word into Jacob.
Yep.
It has lighted upon Israel.
Exactly. So this is why y'all hearing this. This is why we're hearing this. Let's just speak for ourselves. Because he said when you get 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter, pretty much it alludes to everybody not getting this. You know what I'm saying? You got to seek the counsel for those that be like-minded. You know what I'm saying? You don't even worry about these other people anymore. So, you know, like the Lord said, as for me and my house, we shall seek the Lord. All right? And then we come out to what? Reprove those that be in trouble. As allude to 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter. You know, set thy house in order at first, and then comfort such as those who be in trouble and reprove thy people, roughly paraphrased. All right? So that's what's going on, man. Yep. Let's just read.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 8, it says,
They ain't finished it. Finish the whole thing? Okay.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 8, it says, the Lord sent a word into Jacob,
Right.
and it hath lighted upon Israel.
It is light. Alright? Scriptures tell you the knowledge of Yahweh Shah surpasses all things for illumination. Right? They tell you that in Iraq. We're the real enlightened ones. We're the children of the day. We're the day walkers. We're the real blades. You know what I'm saying? We understand what's here, man. We trying to make it to the next day. We know another day coming. You know, see all the other vampires, they'll die. You know, and they understood, like you see with a vampire, now that you know vampires out here, you know pretty much they can't make it to the next day. Right? Without causing death or getting some blood. See that? Blade, he was one that people needed to watch out for too. Right? But he was different. He was actually built to make it to the next day. You know what I'm saying? So now that we know, like, the situation we in, we know the night coming for no man, you know what I'm saying? It's something we're going to have to be on the lookout for, man. But the point is, there's another day that's coming real quick. Brothers, Jeremiah 31, I don't say 28. The Lord said what? Just prove the point. He said if you can cease my covenant with the day, the moon, the stars, and all that. The point being, showing you it's always going to be another day. So what you know, another day coming. No matter if you heard theories about the earth blowing up, and some talk about the, you know, the whole humanity is going to collapse. Nah, You know, but you know that the Most High is to be true and man is a liar. Let man be a liar. We're hearing this. No, there's another day. So you're like, I gotta make it there. Basically, yeah, y'all saying y'all shit gonna go down. America gonna go down. You could die from this. So yeah, let me just keep myself from those things so I can make it to another day. Because when that next day starts, that next day is actually talking about the kingdom. When it's no longer the time of the wicked. You know? Got that? Yeah, kind.
Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night.
See? Right? So night, day, right? Day and night. Go ahead.
Which divideth the sea thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name.
Yahweh is his name. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, meaning Yahweh, he to be, he exists. That's the name of the Heavenly Father. Ma being in, I being the, Son being a name. Right? Who the fake Jews call Hashem. Right? The name they don't want to say because the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, is dreadful among the Yahweh Shah. So Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shah. The name of the only begotten Son. True name. You know, people call Jesus Christ. That's his name. Go ahead.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts is his name.
Right.
If those ordinances depart from before me, said the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
See that? Meaning it ain't never gonna happen. So that means what? It's another day coming. If you know it's another day coming and you here, what do you need to do? You need to be living to make it to another day. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Right? So, real quick, get Hebrews 10 and 31. That's the reality of the matter, man. Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. Verse to remembrance the former days.
See?
It says, ye endured a great fight of afflictions.
See? So we got illuminated. Sirach 25 and 11. Luke 4 and 1 right after that.
Sirach 25 and 11.
Yeah.
But the love of the Lord nation.
Yep. See that one more time?
Sirach 25 and 11.
Yeah.
But the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has illumination.
Exactly, man. So we can really know like there's another day coming. Right? Seeing that the day draws near. We can get that scripture real quick. You know, the day draws near. You finished?
No.
Go ahead.
He that holdeth it, whereto shall he be likened?
Exactly. You can't compare this person to anybody. We're the real. All right. That's we the real blades. All right. Got that? Nah, not that. Let's get it. Let's get Romans 13 and 11. Yeah, okay. 13 and 11.
Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing that the time, and now it is high time. So now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Exactly, because that's what the day represents. So we're going to come back to that. Let's get that first Thessalonians 5 and we'll read that whole thing.
First Thessalonians says, but the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need, I write unto you, for yourselves, the day of the Lord, so cometh as a thief in the night.
That's good news for us. The day of the Lord. That's when the day of the wicked is no longer, no, you're not a this old, the triumphing of the wicked is short. That's what the end of the world means. So this thing already numbered, man. Esau good. That's the spirit. You know, he finished. You know, we just waiting for the Lord to karate chop these people so we can get our kingdom. Win the next day. All right, because we what? Real quick, get St. John 9 and 4.
St. John 9 and 4. I must work the works of him that sent me. While it is day.
See, while it is day, go ahead.
The night cometh.
Right.
When no man can work.
Exactly. So pretty much, Esau is about to have his reign of terror, man. We're just in a certain part of this time right now. You know what I'm saying? The night represents his wrath. Right now, we in his day. We in his time. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think we're doing the work right now? And we're in his work. The night is when we stop doing this and all hell breaks loose. But then as soon as all that shit, once we're past that, it's the morning. It's bright outside. You know? These people hate the light. Ooh! Get St. John 3. 3 and 18. So you know, once the new day comes, it's a wrap. Alright?
St. John 3.
Day started.
St. John 3 and 18. St. John 3 and 18. It says, he that on him is not condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned already. Because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation. That's the
condemnation means what? Damn. Doom. To the slaughter. The prince of this world judge, man. He's just been given time, which is Esau, the so-called white man. He's been given appointed bounds that he can't pass. You know? Meaning what? He's been given that night. He's been loose for that little season. Like they got that saying, the freaks come out at night. Esau about to come, man. You know? All we gotta do is make it from the day, which we're in right now, keep doing the work, then the night gonna come. And we gotta make it through that shit. And then you get the morning. That's the day. The daylight, man. Go ahead.
that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light.
But let me say this too. You gotta understand, you're like, well, how does that work? Well, when does the day start? In the night. Because really, why do we keep saying? Why do we keep saying this? Get Jeremiah 30 and 7, man. Why? Why do we keep calling for all hell to break loose? Why? When does all hell break loose? Let's read it one more time so a brother get it. St. John 9.
Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Yeah.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like you.
Matter of fact, get to John 9 real quick.
St. John 9 and 4. I must work the works of him that sent me.
Right now.
While it is day.
All hell ain't both things. It's day right now then. Right? Yeah.
The night cometh.
Yeah, the night, the wrath. Right?
When no man can work.
Yeah. Esau in. The night is his in. But the night, what? It begins the day. That's second Esdras. You finish the verse? Go ahead. So when the night comes, meaning after this, once this ministry starts, you know, we got our faith. We doing all our trips here, man. Everything. We can't wait, bro. Go ahead, man. Exactly. That's what we're talking about. You got it.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. In that day, said the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, that's it. So alas, it says alas for that what?
It says alas for that day is great.
Jacob's trouble, the pinnacle. During the night. Go ahead.
It's Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So that the day of the Lord is gonna come at the nighttime. That's Esau's the day.
It's already over with for him. As soon as that shit pop off, that's it. You gotta understand the times, the seasons. That's going back to seasons. What's that? You had what you had?
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. It says, one generation passeth away, and another cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Yeah, see? So Esau on his way out, man. Right? That's the spirit. That's metaphor right there. What generation gonna pass away? The wicked one. The adulterous one. You know what I'm saying? And then that go back to where we started. That goes back to some. Read that real quick. That's the spirit. That's where we started at. We being kept from this perverse generation. Oh, the scriptures real quick. The Lord is in the right. Right? That's how you know we're that generation. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 12 and 7. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Thou shalt keep who?
Them.
Right? Like it says in St. John 17, he said, I pray not for the world, I pray for them.
Not for them.
Yeah, them. Who's the them? It's the elect. It's the elect. It's this particular generation. Right? The one that's going to come after this one pass. Before David came on the scene, who's ruling? Saul. Keep going.
Yeah, it says, thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh Ba'ashem. Preserve them from this generation forever.
Now let's get the other one real quick. The Lord is in the righteous generation. Let's go. Whoever got it.
Psalms 14 and 5.
Yeah.
There were they in great fear.
Yep.
For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is in the generation of the righteous.
See that? That's us. We're being kept with this information through this illumination, you know, through being woke, you know, up to all this shit from the wicked generation. Because we're going to be put in place when these niggas can come down. Like David was put in place of Saul when he came down, doing what the fuck he wanted to do, right? Go ahead, if you got something, brother. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passes.
Right? Include Esau. Because they're of him. You know what I'm saying? So you know they're going down. You of your father the devil.
John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
He gave birth to these ones, man. You know? Yeah.
And the lust of your
Saul was of Esau, ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Man.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Here we go.
Because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, so that's it, man. So the wicked generation is the generation that's not in the truth. Right? Man, everything else, the lies. See that? That's what the Lord coming to take down. He coming to take down, real quick. Go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and jump to like 10. The Lord's gonna come and destroy, you know, and lying wonders. Yep. Start with verse 3.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8.
Yep.
And then shall the wicked be revealed.
Right, exactly. We're gonna find out who this generation is. Right, who gave birth to these little niggas we see, which is the devil. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take them out. Because remember, the Lord said everything that my father planted not, he like a seed. The Lord ain't birthed these niggas, man. That's why you gotta be born again. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
With the spirit of his mouth.
Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
See? That's the day star. The day star. Go ahead.
Even him,
Go ahead.
whose coming is after the working of Satan,
Yeah.
with all power and signs and lying wonders.
This how that nigga get out. He come with power, but it's of signs of lying wonders. Signs of lying wonders. Go ahead. Like the picture just came out with the nasty shit. You know, brother seeing that. You know, might do a lesson on that do a land back on it. Eerie signs, more eerie signs. But go ahead.
And with all deceivableness
Yep.
of unrighteousness
Yep.
in them that perish.
And I ain't to say that that image fake. The image is just put together, it's spliced together, right? But it's not a coincidence. It looked like the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence by any means. You know, it's two pictures put together when they just took a picture out of space and they happened to catch something that looked like in another part that like the body with armor. You know what I'm saying? And you put it together like the Lord standing there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this real brothers that believe in both ways, but you got it. Either way, it's still that's of the Lord, man. Yeah.
They receive not the love of the truth,
Yep.
that they might be saved.
Read that one time. What's that? Verse 9? Read 9 one time. My bad.
Second Thessalonians 2 and 9. Even him
Yep.
who's coming
Yep.
with all power
Yep.
and signs
Yep.
and lying wonders,
Yep.
and with all deceivableness
Yep.
of unrighteousness
Yep.
in them that perish.
Yep. So he gonna come not only get the father of these niggas, but his kids too. That's what he said. I'm gonna kill you and your kids. I'm gonna kill, you know. Cause that's what Esau called these niggas that's just sitting. You know, a lot of these niggas. But niggas grew up in elementary school and never came into the truth. There was somebody that was born in America. How many Israelites was born in America and that's 45 now, 60, 70, or just past today and never came into the truth? This nigga birthed them niggas, man. You know, we was reborn. You know, you got it.
Because they receive not the love of the truth,
That's what he coming to get. See that? Go ahead.
that they might be saved.
Exactly. That's how you know it's we talking about what? The house of Saul. Because the only people that can be saved are Israelites. Saul's an Israelite. But Saul was dethroned when he was dealing with lies. Following, do as thou wilt. He was in that spirit, man. You know? He actually took of the spoils of the heathen that he wasn't supposed to. So he got the best of the best. That's how the house of Saul think. You know? All right, so let's go back. Then we can jump back to wherever you had before that. I'm trying to work back. You got it.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4, one generation passeth away,
Yep.
and another generation cometh.
So he gonna come take this generation out, man. You know? The Lord, matter of fact, get what's that? Matthew 12 and 37. He said, a wicked generation seeketh after the sign. You know? He was like, this generation shall not pass until this, you know, until they see the Lord coming. You can get that too in Matthew 25, I believe that is, or 24. Right? He said this generation ain't leaving. You know? Yep. Say the same thing. What's that other one I just told you? Got it? He said, this generation shall not pass. Yeah. They see the sun.
Okay, so Mark,
Yeah.
Mark 8 and 12,
Yeah.
and he sighed deeply in his spirit and saith, why does this generation seek after a sign?
It's another one. He said, until they see the son of man passing, this generation shall not pass. Go ahead. You finished that, brother? Okay, go ahead.
Verily I say unto you,
Okay.
there shall no sign be given unto this generation.
Matthew 16?
I'm saying it's 144, it's 1044 right now.
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4, it says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. There shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. and he left them in the party.
You guys supporting Israel, right?
We're the real Israelites.
Huh?
Get Zechariah real quick.
You guys are Jewish?
9 and 4. We're the real Jews. Get Revelation 2 and 9.
I'm from Palestine. It's kind of disrespectful to me, bro.
We're not Palestine. We're with Palestine.
You were Palestine.
We're with you. I want to talk to you real quick. Sure.
Okay.
Get 2 and 9.
Revelation 2 and 9.
People that's hurting your people, they not read that.
I know thy work in tribulation and poverty.
This ain't talking about you. It's talking about us. Read this.
I know thy work in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not.
Listen. Hold on.
Bro, listen. Okay, I got you guys.
Go ahead. Just read, bro.
It says, bro, the synagogue of Satan.
He said he know the blasphemy of them would say they are Jews but are not. So the people that saying they Jews, they not really Jews.
Do you have a light?
No, I don't. But look, the Jews is the one hurting your people, right?
Yeah.
They're not Jews. Read it again.
I know the works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
I know thy works. You gotta read it correct, bro.
Okay, so one more question. You guys support
I know thy
Palestine?
works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
Them people not Jews. Listen, go ahead.
but are the synagogue of Satan.
They're the devil. So if they're not the real Jews, who are the real Jews? Read on. He gonna say it.
Fear none of these things which thou shalt
3 and
suffer.
9. Go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet,
The real Jews' feet.
and to know that I have loved you.
The real Jews is messed up. They're in poverty. They're in the worst conditions. They're in the slums, the ghettos. That's us. We're the real Jews.
I got you guys.
Last one. Now, these are the people that's in your land. Read that.
This is Zechariah.
It says, a bastard.
Really our land. But read that.
It says, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Ashdod is what? What's Ashdod? You say you're from Palestine, right?
Yeah.
What's Ashdod?
I'm not
Ashdod is in Israel. Read that.
It says, Ashdod.
Yeah.
And I will cut off the pride of the
So
Philistines.
it's bastards dwelling in Israel right now. Right? Get Luke 21 real quick. 26. Yeah. You're not an Israelite. You're not supposed to be in the land of Israel. Read that.
Luke chapter 21 and 26, it says, men's hearts failing them for fear. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. It shall be led away captive.
Meaning the real Israelites, they was led captive. Hold
decide
on.
who can be on your land or no. The land belongs to God, and He decides.
So it is. Go ahead. Call them like how my spell sound.
The land belongs to God.
Read that
And
one
they-
time. Y'all can dip out this.
And they shall fall,
Listen to
Read that one time.
and they
You're against of Israel.
Call them.
fall by the edge of the sword,
That's right.
and shall be led away captive. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Exactly. See? He said it. We're the Israelites. He said it's our land, right? Exactly. It's God's land. You right. You know? Call them like how much real sound, man. All right, we don't need that no more.
Yeah, come.
All right.
Oh yeah, that 12 and 39.
Yeah.
Matthew 12 and 39. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
I said it came up here and got executed real quick. They actually bowed. So we just brought thoughts into the obedience. He only said that because we ain't edifying on that. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, no, we is because his first question was, well, who the Jews then? Who are they then? He clearly know. He got it. Who could be in the land? It's God's land. You know? All right. Anyway.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 32.
And it was, y'all gotta, to me, fucking Bible apps, they playing with it. This is Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 34. Right? As far as this generation shall not pass. You know? Go ahead.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 32, verily shall not pass away till all be fulfilled.
Now, what is this talking about? What is this chapter talking about? Luke 21. The end of the world, right? It's the same thing in Matthew. Now, get it in Matthew. Matthew 24.
Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this to all these things be fulfilled.
That's literally what you read. This generation shall not pass till all be fulfilled. You know, these niggas they gotta fulfill Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. They see that strange salvation. It'd be like, this is who we had in derision. You know, the elder apostle Carter did a lesson on that. There's some people that's just not meant to die until the Lord comes. They actually tell you that in 2 Peter 2. The Lord knows how to reserve the ungodly unto the day of wrath. You know what I'm saying? Why? So they can fulfill Revelation 1 and 7. What? Which says what? All eyes and kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him when they see him coming in those clouds. That was the same people that was laughing at us. Loving the heathen spoils. You know? All of these people, they're not awakened. We completely know. They think when Esau goes, we can't let Esau go down. So they actually, you know, we know this nigga going down, and we come up when he go down. We know right? So anyway, you got that. Yep. And then still hold Matthew 24 to the brother get it. Jump to verse 3.
Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately. When shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy of the world?
Yep. See that? So this is what the Lord said, that this generation shall not until all these things be fulfilled. So they gonna get, we gonna be put in place of them. Because really, the wicked generation are ruling right now. That's why it says in Psalms 12 chapters how we can get it real quick. Yep. 12 and 7.
The 12 and 7, thou shalt keep them.
Not 12 and 7.
Last verse 8.
Yeah, Con. Psalm chapter 12 and verse 8.
Yep.
The wicked walk on every side when the valorous men are exalted.
Then he called his generation a wicked generation. You know, we surrounded by wicked jakes everywhere, every goddamn way. You know? So and that's because it's a wicked king. You know? Whatever come out of me, gotta get it. Whatever matter the ruler of the city is, so are the people. You know, I don't want to get too far off the point, but that's the point. So we jump back to the
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. And another generation coming.
Exactly. See? So the Lord is going to do that, have that happen by what? Informing the world. You know? That's what Psalms 12 and 7 keep us from them. Jump back there real quick.
Thou shalt keep them.
Exactly.
Oh, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Remember, we got one generation that's wicked in the past. So how's he going to another generation? It's the righteous one. It's the one that was born again, you know? Yeah.
From this generation.
Woo.
Forever.
Fire. See that? All right, you got it. You can take that.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passeth away, another generation coming.
We're in a fight, so you've been illuminated like, damn, I'm really in this. That's what this is. Like, that's why there's all these things around. That's why I ain't, you know, this what you in on. Another day coming, you just gotta make it to the next day, bro. Right? You need to do what you need to do right now. You know? Go ahead.
And it says about it forever.
Go ahead.
The sun also arising.
See? That means the prophecies. All right?
Down
Right. Go ahead.
and hasted to his place where he rose.
Now that's talking about certain prophecies. All right? You need to be concerned with as far as destruction, they liken unto the sun. You know? He said the Lord is going to be a strong defense in the noonday. You know what I mean? When the sun is at its highest point. So when looking at missiles flying, you're looking at people walking around with chips in their hand, you're looking at pestilence everywhere, you're looking at people, you know? It's high noon, you know? But it's not, it ain't gonna be actual night, you know what I'm saying? But it's spiritual, right? So you gotta understand, first and foremost, to understand, you gotta understand that going into this truth, the doctrine of the Lord, you gotta understand the actual. Thessalonians 5. Okay, come on. You gotta, right? And then you gotta understand the times of the scriptures. They're not the times that, they're not the physical times. They're just compared to, they work how the physical, carnal times of seasons actually work. Right, in comparison. You know? Go ahead, I can prove that. And then somebody can second Ezra 9. Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons.
That's the point. You gotta start there. That's exactly what we're going into. But of the times and the seasons, go ahead.
It says, brethren.
Now, is he actually talking about the actual times and the seasons? Come on, man. Lord not telling you what season the Lord coming back. He's not telling you coming back in fall. You know what I'm saying? That'll give it away. It's spiritual. You gotta measure and be like, yo, okay, damn, so it's gonna be like winter, basically. You know? He said the love of many gonna last cold, you know? It's all a play. Alright? The day cometh that burn. That's that 1 and 5. He put his ass in. Then go it down. You know? It ain't gonna be World War III forever. It ain't gonna be tips forever. So once this bitch go up, eventually the dust gonna settle and the elect gonna be on top. You know, when the smoke clear, like they say, when the smoke clears, you know, we still standing. Alright? That's what you gotta understand. Matter of fact, get that in Ephesians 6 real quick. 6 and what's that, like 14? Yep, so Ephesians. Yeah, that's it, Ephesians 6 and let's read it in 14, the point will be in 15 and 16. Right? Let's read it in check this out. Clear is who's gonna be steady. You know? Because you're talking about a lot of smoke gonna go. That's when this place go down. You know? Who misses?
It's Ephesians 6 and 14.
All hell breaking loose. Go ahead.
Stand firm then. He said the NLT slot. There's the NIV. Ephesians 6 and 14 in the NLT. Stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth and the body armor of God's righteousness.
Yahweh, brother. Yahweh, not Yahweh, Yahweh. It's choppy. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 15, for shoes, put on the peace that comes from the good news. Prepared. In addition to all of these, hold up the shield of faith to stop the fiery darts of the devil. Put on salvation as your helmet and take the sword
14 and 15. Matter of fact, don't jump up. Start at 13. Yeah, that's the point. It's 13. That's it.
Ephesians 6 and 13 in the NLT. Therefore, put on every piece of Yahweh's armor,
Yep.
so you will be able to resist the enemy
Yep.
in the time of evil.
Now as you illuminate, you need to take up everything the Lord pretty much shows you that'll help you, right? Every single thing. You need to take heed to every piece of the doctrine, right? Every precept, you know? You need to look out for everything he told you that can take you out, you know? Period. So go ahead.
Then after the battle,
Yep, see, after the battle, go ahead.
you will still be standing firm.
When the smoke clears, who's still standing? You know what I'm saying? You come out the smoke. The nukes hit, he said a fire gonna go up, you know? And if it was people still down here to look after, like, the Lord let the fire go out, and they was like about to go back to the clear world, when the smoke was to clear, they'd still see a chariot up there with people coming down, completely in touch. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only people, you know, on that mount, man, where your house shot is the spirit, you know? So that's the spirit, man. All right? So let's go ahead and work our way back to that first Thessalonians. Yep. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit verse 1, then Matt, you got it.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1.
Yep.
Unto you.
So you understand what? You understand, hey, damn, we got a new day coming. You understand spiritually when it's about to get cold, I need to put a coat on. You know what I'm saying? You understand you need to flee from the heat. You understand these different things. You understand the scripture's not actually talking about physical carnal seasons. You understand these different things. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
See? You understand it's just all talking about the day of the Lord. How it's going to operate. Right? It's going to feel like different. The day of the Lord is going to be brought about through different seasons. Right? Different times and events. Different eras of things. Right? That's all it's saying. You know, to say the least. Go ahead.
It says, verse 3.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Al.
2 Ezra 9 and 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And we now seest part of the signs past, which I have told you before. Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Those are the times, man. Like when the street lights about to come on. You know? It ain't gonna be no street lights on during the day of the Lord. It's full of thick darkness. So how much time before it's even? Going back to the point, do you know when the actual day starts? It starts at sundown, aka even. You know, at night. Right? So Esau's night is his end, and it's actually our beginning. That's a whole new day right there. You're already in the day. You're already in the fucking day. Because during the night, we getting power, man. All right? Kingdom coming. You want to be around for it.
This is Genesis chapter 1 and verse 5.
Just say it.
It says, and the Most High, Yahweh, called the light day,
Right.
and the darkness he called night.
See? And the darkness he called night. The whole time, the night is a part of the day. Right? And the new day starts when the night hits. Or the new day is basically fully in. You know? You just don't realize it until to the sun. See the sun.
Right.
Yeah, either or. You know? Yeah, you got it. It's the spirit.
It says, continuing, says, and the even and
And
the
the what?
and the evening
In the evening, man.
and the morning were the first day.
God dang. We already in the new day. He just said it. Soon as even hit, soon as it's over with, we're in the even. When all hell break loose is the full night. Like right now, we're in a new day. Night don't start at 12 a.m. What different? A 12 a.m. sky and a 9. You know, nothing. This shit started as soon as fucking even hit. And it's just completely in at night. But soon as soon, we already in our day. It's his ending. You got it, brother.
Second Ezra 6 and 9. Says, for Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
What's the end? So what's the end now? If the beginning of a day is even, what technically, right? But the flip side, what would be the end of a day? Even. See? And then when night, his day no longer even going on. His word likened unto the Leviathan, which in folklore is a big ass snake that eats itself.